Hi beautiful friends, coming to give you a update about day 5, almost day 6 of my water fast, and a few tips that I've also learned. So I am nearly at, I began 6 days at 8 p.m. and I have been feeling super confident in my intentions and my creations, my goals, and I feel more drive to get things done. I feel I'm receiving like a instant answer, whereas before sometimes it would take me a minute to process things. So that has really helped me, and I'm feeling like there are a lot of foods that really slow us down, and a lot of them are poison, and that's a whole other video. But a few tips that I'm going to tell you about is some people ask, well, don't you get dizzy? And really, the first few days, you might feel a little weak and a little dizzy. You've got to take it easy on your body and get up slowly. You can't stand up super quickly, otherwise you're kind of like, things go black for a second. You're like, oh, whoa. You want to take it slowly. So this includes no tedious exercising, so that way you can reserve some of that energy. We know that our body was used to getting energy from food, but now when we're doing a water fast, we're replenishing our electrolytes with either a pink Himalayan salt and lemon or lime. And, other people do things maybe a little bit differently, but that's what has helped me to really stay focused, stay hydrated. And my friend and I found that you can, because we're also doing tea, you can mix teas together, such as the one I shared the other night, but I'll share part of it again. It's hibiscus with rose hips, lemongrass, peppermint, orange peel, and there was another additional tea with fennel seeds, holy basil, and there was one that was a kind of like a protective tea that has like black walnut hull and a few other ingredients, but you can mix those teas and add lime to it. And I put like a pinch of salt in it, and it kind of reminded me of like some Spanish food. I'm like, oh my gosh. So you're gonna think about food, and you're going to also smell it, especially if you're a mom or a dad and you go around food for your kids and they ask you and they're like, I'm hungry. So the best thing to do is just to enjoy through them. They're eating and they're enjoying it, but you can control yourself, and you are stronger than that need to feed me right now. When you set a goal, at the very least, it is, for your own well-being. Definitely listen to your body, but you can achieve that goal by being honest with yourself and being like, do I really need that right now? Am I gonna pass out if I don't eat it? I do have like coconut water that I'm keeping on me, not carrying it around, but at my house in case I felt really weak, and I would maybe take like a sip of that. However, if you drink any sugar, then that is going to put you out of the autophagy and ketosis, and the point of the cleanse is for your cells to go through the renewal process. And I was also discussing what I'm going to eat, which is slowly. My friend who is really well versed on fasting says that you should do about a third of the fast taking it easy. You can't just jump right back into eating really heavy fats or, such as meats. She even said to take it easy on avocados, which avocados are a huge staple for me and my family. So I'm like, maybe day 2 coming back into eating. So I may actually go to 7 days, which would be for me just finishing out Friday and breaking fast Saturday evening. And then I had another thought, like, let's see how we feel and see how long we could go. So I'm listening to my body and how I feel. And I'm so astonished that I made it to where I'm at now. And I did pray a lot. And I did set myself up for success. And I did have a support system. And I did ask questions. And I showed up for myself because my body's always showing up for me. So I can give my body a little bit of time to adjust to all of the many changes that constantly is being subjected to, the different people and environments, and then foods on top of that, and the different things that are adding to the foods. So it's really like, okay, do we really need to be putting this in our body? Probably not. So take care of your body and your body will take care of you. That's what I always say. And another tip that I have is to just imagine how great you're going to feel when you're done, and don't give up. And whenever you're going to start your fast, you should have an accountability partner or a buddy, or you could share with your community. You could share in a support group like the one that I have on Facebook. It's called Equinox Detox. It's not just for the equinox, it's for all of the seasons, but you could also share whenever you want to do a fast or a cleanse or a parasite cleanse. And that's the other thing, I've been doing a parasite cleanse, and so I also feel like I'm really starving because we know that sugar feeds parasites. So I feel I'm really starving those bad guys out. And my good gut biome, my gut buddies are getting rebuilt. So I'm super grateful for that. And I'm going to see how everything goes tomorrow and see if Friday or Saturday I'm going to break my fast. So grateful for you all. Stay safe. I know that there's also this whole storm thing going on here in Florida, but it looks like it's turning and it's going to be headed towards Georgia, which we also send them love and blessings. But remember that we are also strong in numbers with our prayers and with our thoughts and with what we're putting our energy into. So God is way more powerful. God within us, God gives us each this attention and this universal currency, which is our attention, and what we pay and give that to begins to come forth into our reality more. So we have to be co-creating. We have to allow God within to share wisdom through us, and to allow fear to stay where it belongs, which is not inside of us, not inside of our hearts. We should come from a place of love. So all that being said, I do feel a stronger connection to God, and I'm so grateful for God being here and my angelic team, ancestors. I hired on the heavens literally to do this. And I know there was a few people that were kind of like, oh my gosh, I don't know if you're going to be able to do it that long. But, here I did it, and I'm doing it, and I'm grateful for you watching and being here. And thank you so much. You can do it too. Comment any questions you have below, and I'll answer them in an upcoming video. Have a great night. Blessings.